hello, and the gameplay station right here is Dragon Ball X Xenoverse. If you haven't played this game, check it out, buy it, it's great. I enjoy it. Although it can be a little tedious at times with the campaign, it still is a fun game to play. Okay, so if you don't know, I have been having issues with trying to get a mic. My mic messed up, and then I found a mic I could use. It was a crappy mic, but it works. So yeah. And I wasn't able to actually release a live story on Monday because I forgot. Then I realized that my mic wasn't working. And so here I am doing a live story today. So I'm doing 2 live stories instead of 1 this time because, well, I missed a day, so you get 2 instead of 1. And this first one's about this teacher of mine. we were sophomores, I believe. Yeah, sophomores. It was hilarious. He was our math teacher, and we did not like him at all. He was probably one of the worst teachers I have ever had. So, when we were freshmen, we had a teacher, I forget her name now, but she was cool. I really liked her. Then next year, that very next year, we had a different teacher. I'm like, what happened to the one we had before? And so it went on. He was like, we're just gonna call him Mr. Let me think for a second. Let's see here. Just call him Dean, Mr. Dean. So Mr. Dean, he gives us like these little papers, and we were to write down our name and information, blah blah blah, all that.
Not bad.
And nobody liked him. Like, they were so mean to him, which I can understand. He's kind of meh. Not the best teacher. He didn't help me one bit with math, which I didn't much care for math, but still didn't really help. I was actually in the back of the class, and basically it was interesting. I just kind of chilled, didn't do nothing really. And I would do something if I knew what I was doing, but I had no idea what I was doing with some of the math stuff. I'm terrible at math, that's the truth. And he didn't really help me out that much. Of course, I'm pretty good at math now. I'm not like the greatest at math, but you know, I can figure out stuff pretty easy. Like the simple stuff. You know, simple, you know, divide this, divide that, blah blah blah. I'm not into the too much of keen on the more intense kind of math, if you get what I'm meaning. But everyone was just mean to him, and actually this is how it happened. So okay, we had this little system where we could go outside. And I actually thought it was kind of dumb how he was doing this, because he barely would even let us do anything really when we go outside. Like, so this one guy, I forget, he was walking or something. He was walking around the track or something like that, and she's like, you can't do that, you can't do that. You're kind of restricting us from being able to do some fun things outside. I'm like, oh, come on, can't we have a little fun while we're outside? I mean, that's the whole point of going outside. But anyways, he was like that, and that was the first day we ever went out. That was the last time we ever got to go out. Every time we would go on break, it was usually just walking around the hall. That's really about it. It ended up where we could not go out anywhere, and we ended up being in super trouble. Like, we couldn't even leave the class. It got so bad. We would a lot of people would be sent to the office every day. Like, at least 2 or 3 people would be sent to the office every single day. It was so funny. Like, it's just things would happen and be like, go to the office, go to the office, go to the office. And every day there was someone in ISS. It was hilarious. And even my best friend, I'm actually gonna say his name because I'm sure he's not gonna be mad about it or anything like that. My best friend Cody, oh my gosh, he actually got in a lot of trouble. Okay, so this is how it happened. He was in class, and I don't remember exactly what he did.
What's that?
Oh yeah, he said something to him behind his back or something like that. Called him a name. I forget now exactly what it was, but he said something that kicked him off, and he got alternative school. I was like playing Black Ops 2 at the time, Zombies, and he was on the Xbox, and I was like,
but the battle has
because like I was wondering where he was, because I think that because I didn't see him the day before, or that earlier that day, because we had class at the time. It was like environmental science we had. I was like, where were you today? And he's like, oh, I got kicked out. I got alternative school. I'm like, what did you do? Oh, I said this something to Mr. Dean. Yeah, he called me in the office. I got alternative school, so yay! I'm like, so awesome. So the moral of the story is, we caused so much trouble. We gave him so much crap, and he quit. We hated him so bad, and we actually got him to quit. It was actually pretty hilarious. So I mean, he's gone now. It's funny, like every single year we had a completely different teacher. Like freshman year we had, I forget her name. Sophomore year, Mr. Dean. Junior year we had some other chick, and this year we had the coolest math teacher I ever had in my life. And he is not going to care if I say his name, so I'm saying his name, Mr. Griffin. I love that guy. He is awesome. He's one of the coolest teachers I've ever seen. Coach Copus too. He's great. I actually had a lot of fun being in this class. It was a blast. But anyways, that's the end of this life story, and I'm going on to the next one. Now, the next one...
I get to fight with Father?
Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I know what the next one is.
I'm starting to get nervous here.
The next one is about me, when I was a sophomore. So, this is when I was stupid.
Come on!
I was really dumb. And I learned from my mistakes.
Yeah.
I'm actually... Technically, this could be said as a 3 life story series kind of thing. I could do like 3 life stories with this entire video, but I'm just gonna convert it to just 2. So basically 2 events happened with me, and I could turn them into just 2 life stories, but I'm just turning them into just 1. So we gotta start off with the first part of this event. The quickest one. We'll save the best for last. So here I am, very stupid. If you're watching this, and if you're in high school still, don't do what I did. Don't do it. It's stupid. It's dumb. It could get you in a lot of trouble. And I'm lucky that the principal at the time didn't press charges or anything like that on me. I was stupid. So, okay, I got the idea of being, because everyone's doing it, everyone's like stealing food and stuff like that. I thought that was cool. Well, I started doing that. And yeah, I probably did it for about a week. Never got caught. And I was like, I'm gonna get me some ice cream. So I take some ice cream, put it in my pocket, put like a couple cookies and an orange juice in there. And the principal said, are you gonna pay for that ice cream? I'm like, oh crap. I'm like, yes. He actually paid for it. He's like, don't do that again. I'm like, okay. I never did it again. I was lucky. I was like, oh my gosh, I got caught. But I didn't get caught with the orange juice or the cookies. I managed to actually do that. But anyways, don't do it. If you're thinking about doing it, don't. It's stupid. So seriously, don't do it. Now, on to the second part of this life story. So, I'm kind of doing this for, not so much for the money, but trying to get the girl. Which is a stupid idea when you think about it. But, hey, I was a sophomore, I was still a teenager, and teenagers can be pretty freaking stupid. But,
Why do you have
I started bringing cigarettes to school.
Let me
And, by the way, I do not smoke. I don't do that. But, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sneak around and give this girl some cigarettes. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe, something like that. So, that's what I was doing. And at the same time, kind of getting some money from it, too. But, anyways, that's beside the point. So, I kept doing that for weeks. And I never thought I'd get caught, because I thought it was so smooth. I was so smooth that I wouldn't get caught. Here I am in, I think, second period. Because at the time, there was no second slim period. But during second period, I think either that or third, it might have been third, we were in gym, and the gym teacher, we were all just playing, like, I think dodgeball or something, I don't know. And after that, we were just sitting there, and I guess someone told him about me or something, and he was like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?" I didn't think anything. I didn't think maybe he's asking me about if I have this particular thing in my pocket, so maybe I should dump it. So I didn't think about that. I didn't think it was nothing. So I'll come out, and he says, "Hey, do you have cigarettes in your pocket?" I'm like, "Oh no. No, 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 oh no, oh no. Not good, this is not good." I thought I was in some serious trouble. And he's like, I'm like, "No, I don't have any cigarettes." I was like playing it, I was trying to play it smooth. I was trying to lie to him and like, just play it smooth. I was like, "No, I don't have any cigarettes." And he's like, "You sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And so basically he's like, "Well, you can either show me, or I could get someone to search you." I'm like, crap. So I just showed him. Now, thinking back on it, I should have just said, okay, and he was probably going to take me like normal, then dump it while he has back turned. That would have been the smart idea. But I didn't think about that. Anyways, so we're going to the office after he figures all that out. And this is like just before lunch. Actually, this is when lunch is just about to start. Probably a minute before. And so I'm sitting here waiting, and he's like, "Go ahead and eat." I'm like, "Okay." So here we are, we're eating. I'm like really nervous, and it comes to the end of the lunch and to fourth period, I think. Yeah, so it's third period. It was like fourth period. It's like in the last period of the day. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh crap, I'm so screwed. And finally I get called up to the office. I'm like, oh boy, this is bad. So he's like, "So normally I'd give you 3 days ISS and a court date." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, I'm actually going to go light on you and not give you ISS or a court date." I'm like, "Thank you." And I was just so lucky I didn't get a court date or anything like that. I was so lucky. So if you're thinking it's cool to do that, don't. It's not worth it. It is not. The cost of getting caught is just not worth it. If you smoke cigarettes, it's your choice. It's a bad habit. I wouldn't do it. I don't do it. And a lot of people that do it, say it. Don't do it. Don't get into it. So I highly urge you, if you're not into it already and you're thinking about doing it, don't. Because it's a bad habit. And a lot of people that do it always say that. They always say, don't do it. It's a bad habit. I wish I never had done it. So yeah. Just keep that in mind if you ever think about doing that. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.